Our life is made up of a million decisions made by other people that are following after God or God is influenced.
It's true.
I was watching a podcast. His name is Bradley Martin. He's a bodybuilder, secular. You know George Janko,
Yeah.
Logan Paul, Impulsive. All those guys. They get on a they podcast with each other. Bradley Martin said that when he looked at all the things that transpired in his life, him building fame, founding gyms, finding success, it felt like he'd done it himself. He said, I just feel like I figured it out. Truthfully, that's sometimes how it feels for us. For me, I'll speak for myself. When I look at the way things have transpired in my life, the podcast, sometimes it feels ordinary. And the things like I worked hard for my videography, so now I'm reaping the benefit. But that is so naive. That's such a naive way to look at it, because you are discrediting the millions and millions of decisions that you are a product of. My family, I was born into a family that has been financially blessed. That my camera, all this equipment I bought, I didn't have to pay for my college. I didn't have to pay for my car. I didn't have to pay for gas. I didn't have to get a job. We can chalk that. That's one example of me chalking up God blessing me with a family that I had a decision I had no control over that we benefited from.
It bought us time.
Let alone, might I add, the bad things that I was doing before I got saved, partying, all the bad situations I was in. And God didn't let anything bad happen to me, even though I was in situations where lots of bad things could have happened. But God didn't let that cop roll up when I was doing this bad thing. But God, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's really naive of us to think, yeah, God is going to honor your obedience to the call he's put on your life, but he's put the call on your life.
Yeah.
And he's put the things inside. He predestined it before the beginning, the foundation
It's all
of the
him.
earth.
It's all him. And that's what you can sum up this whole podcast and every podcast for the future. It is all Jesus. And that's all we're going to be about. We're going to stick to that. That's why we do it. That's why we want to do it. You know, it's no fun. What's the fun in anything? It's all fun because of Jesus.